Good evening. It is I, your boss, your ruler, the real final boss. Not Shang Tsung or Bison. No. The one that consumes your soul like firewood, leaving nothing but your charred remains, if you're lucky. I just came back from taking the soul of a top drug dealer in the city of Chicago. His story, much to my chagrin, is what you humans will call tragic. He came from a broken home with a dead father and a functioning alcoholic mother. But despite this, he stayed in school and kept his grades high, at least until around the 10th grade, when his mother passed and he ran away from his foster home. From there, he became a victim of his surroundings. He sold drugs to make a living until his luck finally ran out, and he was shot and killed by a rival. You humans sure love your drugs. Molly, weed, purple drink, cocaine. The list goes on and on. Anything to relieve yourself of your dull, short, miserable lives. Unable to accomplish what that man gave you because life is so hard. You humans have no idea what hard is. Do you think spending all of eternity waiting for you meatbags to die is fun? Believe me, if there was a way I could skip your lives and go directly to your deaths, I would. But I know. You're here for another round of one of my glory stories. I suppose I could tell you all the story of how I convinced all of England to purchase Anti-Comet Pills before doom fell upon them. This doom being Halley's Comet in 1910. Mind you, I had no control over the comet itself, but the events leading to it, I did. Ain't I a stinker? Halley's Comet. A perfectly innocent celestial body, just minding its own business, doing its little cosmic dance. And yet, humans, in their infinite wisdom, saw it as a flaming ball of doom hurtling towards their fragile little planet. And who was I to stop them? Oh no, I encouraged it. I mean, really, what kind of evil overlord would I be if I didn't seize every opportunity for a little well-placed chaos? It started with a few whispers, a little fear-mongering in the right circles, a few newspapers conveniently misinterpreting what the astronomers were saying. Toxic gases from the cosmos tail will poison the atmosphere, they shrieked. Nothing like a good old-fashioned mass hysteria. Before long, people were panicking in the streets, running around like headless chickens squawking about impending doom. But here's where it gets good. Because humans, they don't just panic, they capitalize on it. Enter one opportunistic little pharmacist named Hubert P. Weatherby, a man whose only real ambition in life was to become the wealthiest hypochondriac in all of London. The moment he caught wind of the cosmic panic, he had an idea so absurd, so brilliantly human, I couldn't help but give it a little nudge. Anti-Comet Pills protect yourself from certain death. Genius, isn't it? A simple sugar pill, probably just a repackaged laxative if I'm being honest, marketed as the only defense against comet-based suffocation. The people ate it up literally. You'd think they were Wonka's golden tickets the way they flew off the shelves. People were lining up to hand over their wages, convinced that without their daily dose of miracle cosmic protection, they'd keel over from the toxic gas. Never mind that the gas itself was entirely fictional, a little detail that I, of course, made sure never quite made it into the newspapers. Now, as fun as it was watching people pop sugar pills like they were going out of style, I wanted to take things a step further. You see, nothing makes people do stupid things quite like fear. So I whispered to a few more entrepreneurial minds: gas-proof umbrellas, oxygen-infused scarves, lead-lined top hats. And wouldn't you know it, suddenly the streets of London were filled with absolute lunatics parading around in full-body comet protection suits, looking like a Victorian-era hazmat convention. Even the king started carrying around a handkerchief doused in perfume, as if a comet was going to politely ask before poisoning him. But my coup de grace, that was the vault. You see, a very special group of aristocrats, your typical overstuffed, overpaid, inbred lot, were so convinced that the comet would sweep through their mansions like a ghostly reaper, they pooled their fortunes to build an underground, comet-proof bunker. They stocked it with fine wines, extravagant meals, and not one single practical necessity for survival. Ah, humans, preparing for the apocalypse with foie gras and champagne. The best part, the comet came and went, as expected. No death, no poison, no fiery doom raining from the heavens. Just a bright little ball in the sky, waving as it passed. And there stood poor, dear, foolhardy England, realizing that they had collectively lost their minds over a giant space rock. And Hubert P. Weatherby, oh, he vanished the next day, suitcase full of cash in hand, off to enjoy the easy life in the Caribbean. I still check on him from time to time. He now sells a volcano repellent to unsuspecting islanders. What can I say? The man learned from the best, and his soul will be mine eventually. And that, my dear, deliciously gullible humans, is how I, the true final boss, convinced an entire nation to protect themselves from absolutely nothing. So what do we learn today? Nothing. Because you'll do it all over again the moment the next big scare comes along. But hey, that's your problem. I'll just be here, watching, waiting, and when the time is right, whispering. That's all the precious time I have today for you fools. If you like what you heard, please feel free to follow me if you're not doing that already. And please tell your friends about me. Advertising can be such hell.